if he can do it, I know I can do it. Yeah. So that's kind of where that thinking come from, because a lot of dudes will look at me, and it's once I show them what I'm doing, it's like, man, if he can do it, I know I can do it. At least let me try. So yeah, it's just designed to encourage us to take our health and our wealth into our own hands, man. Ain't nothing like preparing your own food, because you know what's best for you, and you know what you done did to what you consume.
Right, that is something to think about. You're right. So I guess that way, I heard you say the blind man shuffle. That way that come about.
yeah, man. With every that ain't where blind man shuffle actually came about. Is just me reevaluating my life. Right, I done been in some hell of a situations, and I didn't know how I was gonna get out of the situations or what to do in the situations.
Right.
So that's just kind of like the story of my life. Everybody that know me, they be like, man, you always come up with some shit. How you be doing that shit? And I say, shit, man, I'm just blind man shuffling. I don't know what I'm doing. I just know what I need to do. I don't know how to do it. I just do it. So that's the basis of the blind man shuffle. When you doing things that you don't even know how to do, but you do it anyway. Yeah, I done leveled a house blind man shuffling. I done built barbecue pits blind man shuffling. I done drove a 18-wheeler, 18-speed blind man shuffling. Because now what happened is I had just finished truck driving school. I need to work. So I'm like, man, whatever they need me to do, I can do. Plus, you can't ask me if I can do something. I'm gonna say, yeah, I can do it. Yes. So they only had one truck, and it was an 18-speed. So my dispatcher was like, man, I might have to send you home because all we got is an 18-speed. Can you drive it? I saw him. I'm like, shit, I done drove an 8-speed. I done drove a 10-speed. The 18-speed, yeah, I can drive it. Yeah. Can it be drove? It got wheels. Can it move? Yeah. So he like, yeah, if you can drive it, then drive it. So I just ain't never been one of them kind of people that let fear govern me. Yeah, I was afraid. I didn't think I could do it, but I believed I could do it. So my belief system took control of my thinking, and I did it. So I'm resourceful too. So I say, damn, who all I know how. So I got a partner. He know how to drive trucks. Been driving trucks for years. So all I got in my mind, all I got to do is make it off the yard. Once I get out of the day inspection, I'll pull over and figure it out. So I get in the truck. I'm thinking you drive this truck like you do, and you do until you get on the high side of your gears. But I didn't know that. So I'm boom, 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 I'm shifting, I boom, hit my high side, boom, I gone on. So, but for some reason, I ain't getting no power. But they don't know, but I know it ain't pulling right. So I know they watching me, so I'm putting on a good front. But I'm getting ready to go up a hill, and this in Dallas in like 5 o'clock traffic, the freeway packed. I got an 80,000 pound, well probably about a 50-some thousand pound load of rock on my truck. So as I'm going up the hill,
so you practicing with a load on?
Man, I ain't practicing. I'm working. Yeah, I'm working, man. I'm going to go drop a load so I can get paid. Oh, wow. So when I get up the hill, my dispatcher kind of knew I was bullshitting though, because he know I just finished school. So anyway,
when you say, I thought when you say he was watching you, I'm thinking like driver's ed, he in the passenger side.
No, he in a truck. He in a pickup truck, just kind of making sure everybody doing what they supposed to do. But because he know I just finished school, he kind of leery of me. So he let me get on the way, but he slow treated me. I didn't know it at the time. But as I was going up the hill, the truck stopped. So now I'm panicking because I'm rolling back with all this traffic out here. So I pulled emergency brakes, and I don't know what to do. So I called my partner. See why? I said, hey, say, nigga, man, how you drive this motherfucking truck? So he laughing. I'm like, nah, nigga, for real. He say, what truck? I say, 18 speed. So he started laughing. He said, Bud. He called me He say, man, on that truck, you got on the high side gears, you got a high and low splitter.
What is that?
That's what I'm saying. Man, what in the hell is you talking about? I don't know what it is, but this is what it is. It's like this. Your low gears is like 1 through 5.
Right.
So once you get out of 5th gear, before you can go into 6, you got to flip it. They got a switch. It's called a high side switch and a high low. When you're in low, it's down. When you go to high, you flip it up.
So it's opposite.
But no, it go low, high. But on the 18 speed, it's got another little lever on the side. That's your splitter, meaning it splits the gears. So just like you, I didn't know what the hell none of this meant. You speaking a foreign language to me. So what it is when you get to the high side, you have to go, boom, you gotta flip the switch like you normally do, which converts the transmission to the high side because you're going into 6th gear. But you got a splitter over here, a high and a low splitter. You can't go into your high side gear where you gotta have your splitter in low. So you go into 6th gear in low, and then as you start accelerating into 6, you flip that switch. Now you're on the high side of the 6th gear. And then when you go to 7, you gotta flip it back down in the low, but you're still on your high side. But you gotta go into your next gear with your splitter in low. So boom, so anyway, he tell me that.
Like too much, man.
He tell me that. I don't know what none of that means. I'm just looking at this stuff as he talking to me, my dispatcher walk up on me. Hey man, what's going on? So I look over there, oh man, it's all good. So when you got a load on your truck and you going uphill, the truck will keep cutting off because the load is too heavy. It's gonna make it. So what I had to do was I learned a whole bunch with this experience. Even in the big truck, you have one which is low, then you have it's called a granite gear, which is low, is for pulling. So I had to go into that just to crank the truck and get it to take off, but you're moving like a turtle until you can pick up some speed, but you got power. So that's how I figured that out. Anyway, that's where the concept of the blind man, that's just an example of the blind man show.
Yeah, you gotta have a lot of courage and a lot of heart to do that. But speaking of like driving trucks, one of my older cousins, he like 30 years younger than me. When I was a kid, probably about 7, 8, 9, or something like that, he was driving trucks at the time, and I'll never forget, he put me on his lap, and I could guide it in the lines, guide 18-wheeler through the lines, and he used to teach me about trucks. And he used to have a truck back in the day, and he stopped driving trucks and kind of like took a fall back in life, and he always be speaking of the different states that he been through. West Coast, Cucamongas, Oakland, you know about everywhere, you know what I'm saying? He tell me, man, you local, man, you ain't international. But when you talking about a truck, it made me my experience of my cousin. That one I learned a lot of game from that you Chaucer Dewberry remind me of. He had experience with driving a truck. I see a lot of OGs drive trucks. Even if you go to the truck stop, you'll see a lot of cool niggas like they drive a truck. I thought about driving a truck, but that story that you explained was kind of dangerous. So I was like, I ain't want to be responsible for that load though. But that's a cool little gig to drive. There be some cool guys driving a truck, and they be about 100 years old, still be keeping it real, driving still. It's a real unhealthy lifestyle. It used to be real lucrative. You know, you used to get paid real good, but the rates done went to shit now. But it is dangerous. The majority of wrecks in big trucks gonna result in a fatality. I got like 2 or 3 partners that done died in the big truck. But I done damn near did everything you not supposed to do in a truck. I done did it. That was my cousin. He lost his license doing the same thing. Wow.
Man, I made the news when I first the same company. I made the news saying I could do something I couldn't do. I ain't know how to do it, and dropped a whole load of oversized rock on the express lane during the midday traffic. I shut the whole freeway. I shut the whole freeway down, man.
Okay. That's just
Yeah, but that's the art of the blind man shuffle, man. It's when you doing even
That makes sense though. A lot of y'all Texas guys, y'all know how to put a lot of stuff in words that I probably been through or going through, and y'all got a slang or a slogan to make it sound cool though. Like blind man shuffle, like I be doing that because that's how you learn. Because when you don't know, you don't got nobody to ask. You be like, man, I gotta figure it out. I gotta think myself out of the situation. So I like that. I applaud that.
man, I always I come up with that concept because that's how life done been to me. I done always did stuff in the blind. I don't know what in the hell, I don't even know how to do. Man, I done worked on my truck because I was stranded and I probably can't do it again, but I did it right then.
I seen this movie called The Secret. It kind of teach you like how to get what you want from the universe. And this guy, he was like, life is like driving on a dark road with no headlights. But you put the headlights on, but you only can see a little bit that's in front of you. You don't even know what in front of you. But the further you go, the light shine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It open up the further you go to keep going. So that was kind of like a little.
I got that book called The Secret.
The Secret, yeah, that's a deep book. Bob Proctor, I like him. He kind of like teach you. You know about him? White guy.
Yeah.
Bob Proctor, he kind of like teach you how to get what you want. Like you just gotta have the will to do it. And one thing he told me that I remember, just have the will to do it. You may not know how to do it. So that's the same thing with the blind man shuffle.
Yeah. I mean,
say you want to do it, then I'm gonna do it and just start doing it. That how I started with recording, because I'm like, man, I don't know how to record. I don't know how to edit. I don't know what the word post means. I ain't even knew what algorithm was. I ain't knew nothing. I was like, I'm wasting so much time. Years going by, 2022, 2023, 2024, and 2024. Like, man, I watch y'all. I say, them boys just pick up the phone, record, post that. I said, I can do that. And they so real and they so organic and they so, man, they know, man, just talk, record, post it. So